Okay, let's go over how to draw Knuckles on an iPad, okay? If you have an iPad, I'm using Procreate. Very cool program. It's like $10, very easy to pick up. And I'm using an Apple Pencil. You can pick that up as well on Amazon. I'll put the links below if I can. But yeah, that's all you really need if you have an iPad. Very, very good. And also I use my brushes right here. Let's go over it. Super simple, completely easy for beginner, okay? So let's get started. So I'm going to start with the under shape, right? I'm going to go over here with my layers panel, if you can see that. My layers on one layer, and I'm going to go with any color. Let's just choose black. I'm going to go over and I'm going to actually start like a shape. And I'm thinking about it more like a kind of like a circle here in this area. All right? And this can be messy, by the way. So hold on, let me do it again. One more time, actually, practice. So I press two buttons. When I touch the screen with two fingers, it's undo. When I press it with three, it's, you know, forward again to redo. So undo, redo, right? Gonna go over here now, and I'm gonna go into the kind of top area right here. I'm gonna draw a line up, curve around here. And then have these are remember the under sketch for the tendrils. Tendril here, tendril here, tendril there. Very loose shape for the initial part. Gonna go over here and cut into this, like for the top portion of the mouth. Curve over here for the eye, because his eye is pretty much a triangle on this side, and a triangle on that far side. Over here, he's going to have more of a pointed nose. Knuckles is going to have way more pointed nose than Sonic, because that's just kind of the way he is. And I'm going to kind of shorten that a bit here. Kind of use the eraser right here. So this is kind of our loose shape we're going to do for the layer below, right? Very, very loose shape. Kind of like that, okay? So now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to kind of go in to another layer. Over here, press the plus sign on layers. And I have a new layer, right? Go down to this layer, go to the N, lower the opacity, meaning you can see it very little. All right. See how little you can see that? Okay. I don't know if you can even see it on the paper, but I'm gonna go over here and click the tool there, and I'm gonna move this guy. I'm gonna grow it a little bit. There you go. Just grow it a little bit to get it more centered on the page. And I'm using the pinch, right? The pinching, unpinching method here. Don't forget, hit the subscribe and click the bell notification if you want to learn more about iPad stuff or just drawing anything. These are going to be on and off, the iPad ones, because I do believe that they are useful, and a lot of people have iPads. I didn't realize that I did a lot of people draw on the iPad. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to go over here to the top layer now. See my blank one? Go back to my brushes. And I'm picking one of my brushes that I like. I'm going to pick the standard brush. Right there, I have like these 6 brushes. You can download these brushes. These are my custom brushes I use for everything on cartooning. I'm going to put the link in the Gumroad in the link below, okay? So if you're into that stuff, if you want like custom brushes for cartooning, the ones that I use for this video, go over there. I'll put the link. Okay, now let's go over here, pulling down. Whoops, let me make it a little bit bigger. Go over here, the size is at the top right there. So I can move this with my finger. But can I? My finger's so cold, I think, so I'm just going to use it with that. Put it like 100%. Down over here. Down over here. Curve for kind of that angry part of Knuckles' face. Going to go back in and I'm going to pull up this direction. Oops. I pulled up too fast and I pressed too hard. You're going to find that you're going to be undoing a lot. There. Honestly, it's too big now. Let me lower it. There we go. Let me do that one more time. I like to do it over and over so I'll have like a pretty clean line. There you go. Gonna go over here and I'm gonna pull down. Oopsie daisy. Try to do this in one stroke. Oopsie daisy. There we go. Kind of one stroke to keep it clean. Pulling up right there. That's kind of why there's a lot of undoing, right? You want to pull it up. Over here, let's go back to the lower portion of the eye. Line down, like that right there. Line curve for the top of the mouth. Curve over here. I'm going to go over here to the other side of the eye on that side before we go into that. We're going to curve up, though, into the brow right there. He's going to get that brow fold right here. Now we're going to go right there. We're going to do another curve. Let me know if you want more iPad drawings, like iPad tutorials. I will totally do more of them. Just let me know in the description. If there's somebody you want to see in iPad form. Curve right there for the far side eye. I'm going to go right here. Curve right there. Line. Over here now I'm going to go out over there for the kind of brow, right? Gonna go right here for the brow on this side. Just kind of throw a line right there. I don't know. I think that line should be there. Oopsie daisy. Back. There we go. If you want, you can also cut off the end of the line right there with like the eraser. I picked the eraser up here, up top, and you can kind of just cut it short right there. See, shorten it out. I love doing that. Go over here to the nose now, the pointed part of the nose, and I'm gonna whoopsie daisy. Curve that line right there. Curve down. Curve down here. Circle right there for the highlight. I'm gonna fill in the rest of that. The way you fill it in is there's a color over here. You can't really see it because it's black, but you're gonna drag the circle right there and drag it right there, drop it onto what you want entirely colored. Really, really useful. Incredibly useful. I'm going to go over here now for the bottom of the mouth, and I'm going to try to pull it as one stroke. So what you could do is if you do this pinching method without anything selected, you're moving the whole canvas around. Oopsie daisy. Oopsie daisy. You can go like this, and you can turn it because see how my hand naturally moves? I can make this curved shape very easily. So you can do the exact same thing if you want. Just curve it like that, and I'm like, okay, it's gonna make, oopsie daisy, it's gonna make this curve much easier. See that? That was so much easier because I curved it that way. And I kind of do that everywhere. I'm gonna go up here, up the forehead. Let me see, 1 minute. Up the forehead. Make the top of the head over here flat. I'm gonna make it a little bit higher than what I drew right there. I think it deserves to be a little bit higher. And I'm going to keep turning the paper there. But for demonstration, I won't turn it that much because I think it'd be just a little bit confusing. So I'll go over here and down. Curve up. Whoops. Oopsie daisy. Curve up. Down. And I'm going to do one long curve over here. Whoops. There you go. I'm going to finish it off over here. Okie doke. Let's go into the eye itself. I'm going to go right here. It's going to be like a gravestone shape, kind of a curve. Over here on this side, curve. Right there, fill it all in except for that highlight. And I'm going to go over here, smile. Curve, and it's going to go under his hair a little bit right there for the open smile. Line over here. Let's go over here, the teeth. All right. Let's go over here and the layers, and I'm going to go turn off, like I'm going to uncheck mark the lower layer so we can just get a clear look at this one. Oops, daisy. Let's go back to this. Yeah. So we got a clear look. What you could do is kind of repair the lines over here. So I'm going to see how the one line's too big, one's too small. Go right there and kind of do that. Erase like that extra. Sometimes you'll get like a little blotchy stuff everywhere else. So you can, like right here, this is too thick of a line. I'm going to erase some of it here. That's always good to do. Erase that. Maybe make this line right here a little bit thicker. And kind of just, you know, keep on with that if you just want to keep cleaning the line up. Like so. You can do the same thing over here. See, there's like these little areas that are hanging out. Little blotches that are a little off. And I like to do that. Alright, so let's color him real quick, and that's going to be very quick in my opinion. We're going to go over here, and I'm going to select a color on this dot on the top right hand corner. Select a color. I'm going to pick red. I'm just going to pick the, red, I think, like a light red. Doesn't really matter that much. And I'm going to drag this right over there. Cool, cool. Let's go look for a beige. Look for a beige over here. It's like a peach color. Drag it. Boom. And there you go. You have a Knuckles right there. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope that was easy enough for you. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you want a more complex one, I can do it. But this is as easy as I think it'll get. Talk to you in the next video. See you later, Sketch Ninjas.